Hello everyone, today the guy that you have been waiting for is finally here. The new Gauntlet, which originally was called the Industrial Hand in Fallout New Vegas' Lonesome Road DLC, is finally back, and the question is it good or not? Well, just to test it out, I got myself a Vampires one with a faster swing speed and less power attack, or less damage by power attacking, which doesn't actually affect its damage, so I can compare it to something like, say, the Power Fist, which is of course the closest relative, and see whether if it's worth doing or not. And just in advance, even if it isn't worth buying based on its performance compared to the Power Fist, there is still something really interesting going on about it, which most people might not realize. So stick around for that one. But for now, let's start with how you get this item. First of all, you will need the rank of friendly from the settlers, and at that point, a little Samuel here, and by the way, I am Samuel motherfucking Jackson right here, as you can see. So yeah, Samuel here is gonna sell you the plan for the Gauntlet, as well as the Gauntlet shock pads, which is its only available mod so far, which will cost you a whopping 300 gold bullion, which isn't that much actually. But yeah, that's what you need to be ready for if you are planning to buy this little bad boy, with equipping of course the relevant perks, such as the Makeshift Warrior. You can craft yourself one with legendary modules. You can find that under blunt melee weapons. For some reason it's blunt even though it has a goddamn blade on it. As you can see, you will find a Gauntlet here. Let's try and craft one, because why not? It's gonna cost you 2 legendary modules, and for that you will get a random legendary effect version of this weapon. Right now I've gotten a Suppressor's Gauntlet with more limb damage. Pretty bad. Anyway, once you got your item, you can mod it out. I'm just gonna show you how it looks with the original version and the modded version. So, the original one with the suppressors one looks like this. As you can see, blade is even spinning on it, quite a nice detail. And once you put the shock pads on it, this is how it's gonna look like. It gives you a little bit of electric shock once you actually hit with it, which is kinda nice. So, now the question is, how does it compare to the Power Fist? And I've got myself here a Power Fist ready for this. Actually, kitted out with the best possible mod for it, the puncturing one. Okay, so we are here at the mindless test subjects main gathering side, which is Watoga, especially after you actually pacify the robots, because usually it's gonna have yourself a good few of these blokes wandering around without caring the world, and you can just punch them and see the damage falling off of them. So, we have got, for comparison's sake, a puncturing Power Fist right here, which does a whopping 226 damage. By the way, just so you see what perks I'm using. I am using the Martial Artist, but that's just for faster swing speed. The Incisor to get 75% armor penetration. And I'm also using the max rank of Power Fist, which is the only perk that actually boosts the unarmed weapons damage. And we've got Body Mass on rank 3 in luck. And I don't have any mutations. And as you can see here, I only have -1 in strength because of my goddamn junkies build. And actually -2, sorry. But I don't have any mutations because I'm not ruling any of those in this character. As you can see, I've got still 16 in strength because I think my armor is boosting it. So yeah, let's see with those set up, what can I do against these blocks here. So, punch in the torso, 224, 224, that seems to be consistent damage. Now with the puncturing, the Gauntlet, you are supposed to be the same type, so no, you are level 20. Where is the level 26 guy? There you go, come back here, mate. So, 219, 219. So yeah, as you can see, the puncturing Power Fist out-damages it. But you might ask, why is that the case? I mean, especially after that you see that the puncturing Power Fist does 226 damage, while the Vampire's Gauntlet does 233 damage if you add it up. Well, two things. First of all, this weapon does not have a benefit of armor penetration, while the puncturing Power Fist with the puncturing mod does have that. Also, since the puncturing Power Fist does not have shared damage, it's just one type of damage, while this one shares the damage even though it's not much in the electric version. As you can see, that's only due to the mod, because the mod gives you a bit of an edge in terms of damage with the electric mod. But yeah, the fact is that based on how damage resistance works in this game, this actually hinders it. If the damage was not shared, say it was just flat out ballistic, it might do a bit better. But even then, the armor penetration is really important for getting the most out of this weapon. So yeah, sadly, this little boy here is actually underperforming in comparison to what we already have in the game. But before you give up on the weapon completely, unless you don't settle for anything but the best, which is the Power Fist currently, there is one value which is really important for this weapon. And that is, since you buy the plan, you can craft legendary variants for yourself, which means you only need to roll for a specific legendary effect and not the item itself, unlike for the Power Fist, because when you are rolling for a melee weapon from the purveyor, which is the only way you can get a Power Fist apart from, you know, regular drops from legendary enemies, then you need to share that luck of actually getting that weapon, as well as getting it with the correct legendary prefix, which, you know, makes your job a lot harder to actually get a good Power Fist. Of course, if you can find one on the market, then that's, you know, that's easier, but if you just want an easy to get your hands on weapon with a decent effect, then the new Gauntlet weapon is actually really solid of an option. And it doesn't fall short that much, so you know, it's still a really powerful weapon, as you can see. If I went up to this bloke here, I could probably just one-shot him with a power attack. Yeah, see? Boom. Dead. So yeah, this is pretty much the whole review. If you have any questions left, I'd be happy to answer it in the comments. But yeah, overall, my jurisdiction on this one is, it's a god weapon. It's a good addition, and it's good that it's balanced in a sort of weird way with the already existing Power Fist. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.